My name is Amy Peterson, and I'm a ninja. I'm not really a ninja, but I like to fancy myself one in some ways. When I was 17 years old, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. It's a disease where the immune system attacks a certain part of the body. For MS, for multiple sclerosis, the immune system attacks the brain and spinal cord. When I was first diagnosed, I began the courses of immune-modifying drugs that most anybody would start. The idea is that they slow down the progression of the disease. So my disease continued to progress, and as far as we know, the drugs kept it from progressing quickly, but it still progressed. And after 10 years, I had gone through 3 of those drugs with my body creating antibodies, making them useless. And after 10 years of that, I stopped all immune-modifying drugs. And this would be 7 years ago. In 17 years with this disease, I've had millions of cures brought to me. Bee stings, crazy vitamin drinks, kinds of diets. Diets have been fun. I've actually tried to some degree some of them, but I can't get rid of my morning creamer. So if you're going to come after me after this to tell me I should change my diet, don't knock my morning creamer. A doctor in Houston about 17 years ago who was doing the exact same kind of stem cell transplant with chemotherapy it's common with any kind of a blood cancer like leukemia. It's been going around in the United States since the late 60s and with great success curing different kinds of blood cancers. Stem cell transplant, bone marrow transplant with chemotherapy, the whole purpose of it is to shut down the immune system and then turn it back on with no memory of disease. And that's all MS is an immune system. MS, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, it's all an immune system that is sick. It's impaired. The success rate using bone marrow transplant with chemotherapy to treat MS patients is about 74 to 86%, which is about 80% of patients who do this treatment see their disease stop completely. And in fact, I would still be here talking to you if simply stopping the disease is all it did. But further, the patients who have the disease stop, they see about a 40% reduction in their symptoms, which is unheard of. There is no drug currently available for MS patients, none, that can boast of reversing symptoms. So I looked into the current status of stem cell transplant with chemotherapy and the studies in the United States with FDA. And again, it currently is in Chicago. They're doing phase 3 trials, about 10 to 15 years away from the average American being able to pop into a clinic and get it. Problem is, I don't have 10 to 15 years because my doctor told me to intervene immediately. So I emailed the doctors up in Chicago and found out that they were currently accepting MS patients for their study. I do not qualify for a variety of reasons. Their protocol is very, very strict to get into it because it is an FDA study. Dr. Burt had learned this procedure underneath Professor Slavin out of Tel Aviv, Israel. There's a oncology and cancer clinic in Tel Aviv, Israel, where the procedure has been perfected to use chemotherapy and bone marrow transplant for autoimmune patients using a slightly different kind of chemotherapies. So I contacted the doctors in Israel, asking them if they might be interested in treating me, and they are accepting international patients. And they did tell me that I'm an ideal candidate because I am still walking. And Tel Aviv, Israel told me that I can come out there, that it's available, not just that it's available, but that it works and that I'm an ideal candidate. I have all of a sudden started planning my future. I started thinking about it, like, oh my goodness, I might actually climb those crazy mountains. I might actually hike Europe. I might hop on and off buses all over India. I don't really want to go to India, but I could. My name's Amy, and I want to go ninja on MS. This is MS, this is me. Going ninja all over it. It's all, that's terrible, and I'm too bad I'm a ninja. And you, friend, can help me. You know how ninjas, a lot of times, they've got like 500 of them, and it's like, oh no, here comes another one, and then another ninja. ninja. That's what I need. I need you to get your ninja costume on and join me up so that MS is like right here, like, oh, all by itself. And then you, me, and all 500 of us, and we go ninja together on MS. So then one of us is all tired and has to get a Slurpee or something. The other one can jump in. We're gonna be huge. Send me to Israel. I'll show you.